What's going on, guys? It's Nick here, back with another fantasy football video. It's Monday, so you know what time it is. Time for Mock Draft Monday. Back on Fantasy Football Calculator. We got a minute and a half till this starts, so I have a minute and a half to just quickly run through some things. Thursday, we're going to be doing a 2-quarterback league mock draft. I haven't done one on this channel, I believe. It's going to be, I want to say, standard scoring and a 10-team league, but I have to double check who wrote the comment. Again, if you guys want me to do like these specialty drafts, it's going to be in the Thursday videos. So write that in the comment section below. If you've got, you know, a special setting for your league, maybe I can do like a 6-point passing touchdown league, some different things like that. That's the Thursday videos. This one's a 10-team PPR, 15 rounds, like normal fantasy football calculator. It's not full yet. I don't expect these usually to fill up, but actually that's not bad having 7 out of the 10. So should have a good draft here. I have not done one on this site for about a week, but I don't think many things have changed. So we got about 40 seconds left. We're from the 2 spot. The premium rankings, going to be close. Again, July 15th was what I said we expect the first release to be. We're not done them still. I'll have a little bit of time coming up. I haven't had any time to work on them recently. But we're almost done the running backs and the wide receivers for that. And then it would just be quarterbacks and tight ends. So we're going to be close. But check out the website if you want to get those. Great tool. Like, we're putting so many hours into these rankings. They're a lot better than like the basic rankings. But if you guys do want to just download the basic rankings we have, it's on the website. Just go to the website, thefantasyfootballadvice.com. It's in the link. It's in a link for the description below in every single video. And you can always download to Excel the regular rankings that we have on the site. So, and it tells you when they've been updated on there too. But let's start this off. It's PPR, so we've got DJ, Bell, Zeke are my 1, 2, 3. In standard, I still haven't decided if I want Bell or Zeke at the 2 spot. But I'm just going to take whoever he doesn't take. If he takes Bell, I'll take DJ. If he takes DJ, I'll take Bell. That's how it goes in PPR scoring formats. Not going to lie, I thought I clicked standard for this draft. But most of you, like the vast majority of you guys, play in PPR formats because standard's just, I don't like standard. It's so heavily weighted on luck and just touchdowns that I don't like it. But I do have DJ ahead of Bell, so we'll make this part of the draft quicker. I'll be talking about people more. There we go. I'll be talking about people more coming up, but you guys know it's DJ, Bell, Zeke. Then for me in PPR, it's Brown, Julio, Odell. Odell goes ahead of Julio in standard. That should be the top 6 no matter what. Then you get to the range of like McCoy, Evans, Melvin, Green, Freeman, Nelson, who are all pretty much the same pick, which is why I don't particularly like the 7 spot because they're all very close to each other. You guys know I have Melvin at the end of that list. But this guy just got Zeke at 5. Wow. So it went DJ, Brown, Julio, Elliott, Odell, McCoy, Melvin. And like I've been saying, Melvin on this site is going earlier than he is on ESPN, which would indicate come August, his ESPN ADP will move closer, honestly, I think to like 7. But then it went Green, so I don't really know who we're going to get this next spot, so we can't really game plan for it. Evans will go, McCoy will go, Freeman will go. Yep, Freeman, Ajayi. Ajayi's been moving up a lot, which I'm perfectly fine with. If you can get Ajayi in the 2nd round anywhere, go for it. I think he's a great pick. Evans is slipping a lot. I'm not too high on DeMarco. I have Nelson ahead of him. So let's look at the running backs. Because again, it's very important to hit on a running back. If I were to go 2, it would be Gurley and Crowell. Just because I think if you get Gurley as your, like, I'm safe with Crowell, and I think Gurley's just going to get me points. And at that point, I feel like it's a really safe combo to have DJ, Gurley, Crowell. But I don't need both of them. I'll take one of them. We would like to get a wide receiver. We're not going to get T.Y. I really don't think. He might be auto-picked here, actually. Why are people here and then they get auto-picked? But I have T.Y. ahead of Michael Thomas in any format, but it's only slightly, I believe. Baldwin. I would take Baldwin with this pick. I like Cooper. Oh, there goes Cooper. Okay. Cooper and T.Y. just went. I would have liked T.Y. But we're either going to get Doug Baldwin. I want to make a draft with Kelsey just to see how the team turns out. But this doesn't seem like this. Obviously not in this pick. But this doesn't seem like the spot for him. I'm going to have to take Doug here. Really like me some Doug Baldwin this year. He's a 1 easily. The clear cut, like, who else is going to take targets away from him? Lockett's coming off the injury. I mean, what, Paul Richardson, like, really? Like, I don't know. So, I like Doug Baldwin, David Johnson start. Still got some of the running backs on there. Everyone's been taking wide receivers here, so we still... I do have Lynch ahead of Gurley, Fournette, obviously Miller, Crowell. So I do have Lynch there, but let's just see. Yeah, he's ahead of those guys. It's really slightly, but I do have Marshawn Lynch ahead of, it would be Gurley and then Crowell. Then Fournette after that. And then it's a drop-off, I think, for me. I think that's the range where I see the drop-off. Yeah, so it's Lynch, then Gurley, then Crowell, then Fournette. Then a little drop, and then Mixon, Hyde kind of range, and then I see another drop. So if we could get Kelsey in the 4th round, that's what I've been telling you guys. 4th round's good for Kelsey. You're good to go at that point. It's just I have a late 4th round pick, and I doubt he'll be there. That would be a good pick there. Oh, someone took Crowell. I was really hoping Crowell would also make it around to the end of the 4. Rodgers just went. I would say Rodgers. I just don't like taking quarterbacks early, especially in a 10-team league where there's going to be less guys going and you can get someone pretty similar to him in like the 12th or 13th round. So for me, it's like the 5th, which he's not going to be that far, which is why I'll never have him. But I really like Kelsey. Honestly, if you gave me Kelsey or Gronk straight up, it's close. It's really close. I would take Gronk, but that's not what's happening. They're not straight up. They're pretty close in rankings, but Kelsey is going half a round to a round later. But I would like Kelsey with his next pick. If I don't get Kelsey, I'm targeting Landry, targeting Watkins. I don't think people ahead up here, they'll all be taken, I feel like. Yeah, Landry, Watkins. Is this like frozen? Like, why is it still at 40? I wouldn't be shocked if we lost internet. You guys know my internet blows. Oh, gee. Okay, we'll just update like 8 picks until mine. So it went Brady. Kelsey and Reed went. So actually, I can't say. We have to look really quickly. Hyde, Ware, kind of gross. Yeah, we're going to take Landry here. Yeah, my internet just like lags out like that. All right, so Brady, McCaffrey, Allen, Jeffrey, Mixon, Kelsey, Montgomery, Reed. I'll take Landry in that pick. So we've got DJ, Lynch, Baldwin, Landry. We have another pick coming up here. It's probably going to be wide receiver. What is this person saying? Robinson went. For this pick, I'd go upside. I would have taken Watkins. Watkins just went. So we've got... I don't want to reach on the guys you know I love in the 5th. So it's Pryor, Crabtree, and then I think we just go Hyde. Because I know I can find a wide receiver late, and I have a lot of confidence in Doug Baldwin and Landry. And I don't see any of those wide receivers being above and beyond better. And I think there's a drop-off. Even though this is a PPR league, I do kind of see a drop-off here. Yeah. Yeah, I think that was the play. I do believe in Carlos Hyde. I think he's the best running back on the roster. I'm really not concerned about Joe Williams, to be honest. I think at most he takes over the third down roles, but even if it's just that, like, Hyde's going to get all the goal line carries as long as he's healthy. That's his issue, is he's not healthy. But Lynch is also an issue, so I wanted to kind of lock up another option there. With the next pick, we'll look. I mean, I would take AP. Abdullah's a good pick. He's safe. Because I kind of want my next running back to be safe, with Lynch and Hyde being risky. So I could go Abdullah. Larry Fitz, though. Larry Fitz would be the play. Okay, there goes Larry Fitz. And then it's coming to the range of the wide receivers I like in these middle guys. So Anderson just went. So we're going to get 2 here. I want to take a running back. And I think Diggs will still be on the board at this next pick. I want to lock one of these guys up. So I like Abdullah. We'll take Amir Abdullah, and then hopefully we'll just take one of the Crowder, Snead, Diggs. You guys know that's my combo. In order, it's Diggs, then Crowder, then Snead. But they're all virtually the same to me. So I'm fine with any of them. And they're all better in PPR scoring. In standard scoring, they drop like a round or 2 probably. But in PPR scoring, 6th, 7th round, all day. So Crowder just went. This guy's going wide receiver heavy. First team's got Bell, Dez, Allen Robinson, Watkins, Crowder with Gronk. It's a risky team. Because Bell, Dez, Gronk, and Sammy Watkins all have a chance to not be there by the end of the year. But Brandon Marshall, that's an interesting pick. All right, we'll take Diggs because you guys know I have him ahead of all of those guys. I didn't need another running back at that pick. So we're building a pretty consistent team here. I'm assuming for this that it's 2 running back, 2 wide receiver, and a flex. It doesn't tell you anywhere, but that's what I'm assuming. It's just like a normal roster setting that people have. In my leagues, I have 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and then a flex, and then a running back / wide receiver. So you could start 4 wide or 4 running backs, or a mixture, obviously, of those. But right now we've got DJ, Lynch, Hyde, Abdullah, and then Baldwin, Landry, Diggs. I feel confident in those wide receivers, but I do want another one, or maybe 2, coming up. I want at least 1 with this 8th round pick, and then the 9th round, we'll take a best available approach. But Snead won't be there. We'll be looking at Garcon and Macklin, and then I see a big drop. And Garcon, I feel like, well, I'm just assuming Sanders, Moncrief, Benjamin won't be there. But Sanders, Garcon, Macklin, then I see a drop. So let's hope we can get 1 or 2 of them. All solid picks went in this round. I'm still unsure what to think about that Brandon Marshall pick, 7th round. He's got upside. I just don't know that the volume will be there for him. It's tough to predict, which is why I'll go with a safer option. I won't be drafting any Dante Moncrief in PPR scoring. You can convince me in standard, but not PPR scoring. So running backs we're looking at. Powell's not going to be there. Perkins probably won't be there. We're looking at Ingram. Big drop after Ingram. But it's the Perkins, Lacey, Ingram, Pirine drop. So I'm not sure. I would yeah, I would have to take Emmanuel Sanders probably with this next pick. But Emmanuel Sanders or Macklin, I feel like I have to get one of them because I see, okay, there goes Sanders. I feel like I have to get Macklin with this pick. If not, then I'm probably going to take running backs and just bank on I got 3 solid running backs. Because none of these names are really jumping out to me. I mean, I like some of these guys, but not like to take with this next pick or anything. So we'll see what he does here. I do like Ingram too. That was a good pick. But yeah, I feel like we have to lock up Macklin here. Because I see a drop after that. We still don't know if he's playing the slot, but if he is playing the slot, he's going to be a monster because they're going to throw the ball more than any team. Again, they always do. Maybe not more than any team, but they'll be like top 3, which I can just say that for. Oh, I wanted Perkins too. These drafts are tougher. If you're only drafting on ESPN right now, go to Fantasy Football Calculator because ESPN's very easy until you get to like early April. Then the ADPs start getting real, but they're really easy right now. I would take Lacey here. Yeah, it's Lacey. Yeah, I don't like any of the wide receivers that much. We'll take Lacey. That's really like the last potential like workhorse. He's not really a potential workhorse because Procise is going to get the third down stuff and take some early down. But I do not think Rawls is any good. Said that last year. I don't think he's very good. So Lacey's getting his weight under control, and we've already seen Lacey has top, what, 3? Is that what he finished? Top 3 potential? 9th round for top 3 potential on a team that's historically liked to pound the rock with an efficient running quarterback who's going to get all the goal line carries on a decent offense. I mean, and don't worry about if you draft Doug Baldwin and like don't ever worry about that. It for like daily fantasy theoretically, yeah, I guess it caps your upside, especially depending on if teams are good against the pass of the run. But from a season-long standpoint, don't worry about drafting Doug Baldwin in the second and like, oh, I can't draft Lacey now. Don't worry about that. And don't worry about buys either. Like, I don't even remotely pay. That's not even a tiebreaker for me, the bye week. Don't even pay attention. If you have your entire team on week 9 bye, you know what? Just take the loss in week 9. But you also have to think about it like, do I really know that I'm going to be starting Landry and Hyde in week 11? I mean, they could be hurt. They could stink. Like, honestly, you guys look at your teams and they're like, oh, I got a dream team, top 5. I can't be drafting people in this round. To be honest, the stats say half your team's going to be dropped, and it's probably going to be your 3rd and 5th round picks. So don't worry about the buys. This is not the team you're going to be starting come championship, come end of the year. So let's look to get another running back. Let's look at quarterback and stuff. But DJ, no, we don't need another running back. DJ Lynch, Hyde, Abdullah, Lacey. Those are good running backs. I feel safe with that. So we'll look at wide receiver. We'll glance at quarterback first and tight end. But we're still good to go. We're still good to go with the quarterback situation. Tight ends. I'm fine taking Austin Hooper late, which is why I say I'll hold off because it's kind of hard to predict some of these guys. And Zach Ertz just playing week 17 every year. You'll win all the money, but we don't need him. So who we like? We like John Brown. We like Coleman's a risk. We like Tyrell Williams, Jordan Matthews, Doxson. Not really anyone else. Marquise Lee, he's fine. No upside though in that offense. So John Brown just got taken. Meredith, okay. So our pick here is Tyrell or Jordan Matthews, but we can wait on those guys. Quarterbacks left. We can wait. So maybe we can take a tight end here. Maybe we can just lock up Hunter Henry. Yeah. Let's go to Hunter Henry. Because, yes, Gates is still there, but I think once Gates breaks the record, I think they're done throwing to him. Hunter Henry's the future of that team. So, quarterback, can we wait another round and just get Tyrod? I believe so. I think we can wait another round. So we'll take a wide receiver here. Deshaun's slipping, but it's a PPR league, and you can't play Deshaun. So it's Marvin Jones. I would take Adam Thielen if I hadn't already had Diggs. Don't take 2 wide receivers in the same team. That's something you can't do. But I'm going to take a shot on... No, I'm going to take Jordan Matthews. Man, These rounds are quick. I'm going to take Jordan Matthews because, and it was brought up, I think it was comment section. So we got Torrey Smith, who's just a deep threat. He's not going to take a massive target share. And honestly, I don't even think he's that good. But he's there. So he's like a deep threat guy. Then you got Alshon's the one, which means Jordan Matthews has the exact same role in the slot with a nice developing quarterback. It's his second year, so it's not like, I mean, he's not Tom Brady, but Carson Wentz is good. So if Alshon gets hurt, Jordan Matthews is steal at this point. And even if he doesn't, he's still the slot guy. They're still going to use him. And defense is going to be, they can't hyper-focus on him because what, they have like Nelson Aguilar and like just straight garbage behind him. So was it Ruben Randall's on the team? So Alshon's going to garner a lot of attention. I think Matthews is a good pick late. Listen, you're getting him in the 11th, 12th round in the PPR league. Like, that's not bad. So that's my take on Jordan Matthews. I know a lot of people haven't talked about him. That's why I want to say something. But I like Tyrell Williams too. Because remember, Keenan Allen's not a surefire thing to finish the year. We need a quarterback next round probably. But he's not a surefire thing to finish the year healthy. And Tyrell's been good. So I don't see... He's good. He's a really good wide receiver, and he's a red zone threat. And a team that's going to pass the ball a ton, especially in the second half of the year. Second half of the year is super easy against the pass. So I think he's a good pick. I don't think he's like a great pick or anything, but 13th round, sure. I'll take him. But you guys know it's Rivers and Tyrod. Well, it's Cousins, Winston, Rivers, Tyrod, Carr. But Carr's been going way too early. Winston and Cousins, I like Cousins a lot more. They're kind of going at like, they're going at the point where it's just like, I'll wait for them to follow me. If they don't, it's not a problem. That's where they're going. Whereas Rivers and Tyrod just keep following me in like the 12th. And Tyrod Taylor is severely undervalued. Severely undervalued. I'm taking her every mock, so it's got to say something. But this is probably going to lag like until my pick, so hopefully we don't miss it. But I'll take Tyrod here, and then hopefully Tyrell Williams is available. And then there's only 2 more slots where you would pick your kicker and defense, but we don't. We always just take flyers. Remember, if you're drafting any time before the season, just take, if you're on ESPN, it forces you sometimes to take a kicker and a defense, but you don't have to draft them. Just take flyers, and then whoever you think is worst come week 1, drop those 2 guys. Duke Johnson's an interesting pick there. Just went in that last round. I also got that question in the Facebook group. Upside, don't think that if Crowell gets hurt, Duke Johnson is a 3-down back. Because he's not. He's a pass-catching guy who's going to take some work on first and second down, but not much. It's going to be more like 2-minute drill work. So I'm fine with drafting him because he's going to get like 60 receptions. But don't think he's got like immense upside. I think he's got running back 2 upside. But much more than that, that's questionable. So, yep, we got Tyrod. I'm really astonished that he's going so late. But, oh, we have 1 more. So, let's just see. So, we got DJ Lynch, Hyde Abdullah, Lacey. We can take running back or wide receiver. What? What just happened? Why did it... Maybe I was talking and I missed my... Oh, no, it probably lagged my pick. Whatever. We'll take our next pick, but I will talk about that in a second. We'll see who the... it would be Docs in here. Yeah, we'll just take Docs. I'll look who the running backs would have been. I didn't have time to take anyone else. I would have taken Marlon Mack, probably. Yeah, I would have taken Marlon Mack. But I don't know why it picked Rivers and Eli. I feel like maybe it just lagged. I don't know. But we don't take 3 quarterbacks in a 1 quarterback lead. I just thought that, I don't know. I must have missed 2 rounds or something. But we would have taken, like, probably split running back wide receiver. We would have taken probably Marlon Mack. What does that say here? Marlon Mack. We would have taken maybe Alvin Kamara, but probably not. That's it for running backs. Wide receivers. Taylor Gabriel's not awful. I don't really like that Rage Funchess, but not in a 10-team league. Maybe Kenny Britt. I want to see him in camp, though, and in preseason. But this is the team. Just disregard some of the quarterback picks at the end. What would we start? We'd start DJ and Lynch week 1 with Hyde and Abdullah would not be starting most likely. I'd have the flex would be Diggs. Then we'd have Baldwin, Landry, Diggs as the 1-2 and flex. We've got Hunter Henry in the tight end spot. Bench, Hyde, Abdullah, Macklin, Lacey. I like the running back core there. I did go running back heavy in this draft. And I got some really good ones. And some safe ones too. But this is why you can do it, especially in a PPR league. The wide receivers aren't fantastic, but they'll get the job done. You know, Diggs was 13th in PPR scoring last year on a per-game basis. Just he was hurt. And he's super young. He's going into his 3rd year. He's the bona fide one. He is the one. So, I love Diggs. You guys know I love Diggs. But if he's my 3 with Landry, Landry's consistent and safe in PPR scoring. Doug Baldwin is a 1. I'm perfectly fine with him as my 1 in PPR. So, Macklin, I think, can dominate in the slot. And Jordan Matthews is fine as like a number 5 bench guy. Also got Doxson for a little bit of upside. So I'm fine with my wide receivers. Love the running backs. I'm not in love with Hunter Henry. And I do want to do a draft where I'd take Kelsey. And you guys have said, or heard me say, 4th round. Anywhere in the 4th, you can take him. I didn't have the opportunity to take him. He went a little bit before. And we're not drafting Jordan Reed. So anywhere in the 4th is fine for him. And I want to try it. So maybe I'll do... So the 2 quarterback league is on Thursday. I'll do like a 9 or 10 pick maybe. Oh, that's what we'll test out. So we'll test out, because remember, 2 quarterback leagues, you have to take a quarterback early, at least 1. But honestly, you got to take like a top 5 option, and then you got to take someone in like the 12-15 range. And then you need like a bench one. But I kind of want to test out if I took like 2 quarterbacks and a tight end early. Can you find running backs and wide receivers? I would probably have to take in the first 4 rounds, if I'm going to do that, a running back and then quarterback. No, I don't want to do that. Again, it's all about value, so you don't lock yourself in a box here. But maybe running back in the late 1st, then early 2nd. Maybe grab... I would probably grab then a wide receiver or another running back. Then take a quarterback in the 3rd, Kelsey in the 4th, and then I take another quarterback in like the 5th, 6th range. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't actually know how the ADPs change. I'm going to do a couple mocks before I do that mock draft, and then I'll let you guys know what the strategy is. And I know a lot of you do 2 quarterback leagues. But that is the end of this video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, hit that like button. If you're new here, subscribe. We got 5 videos a week. Mock draft Mondays every Monday, top 5 video every Friday, testing things out on Thursday for mock drafts, and then Wednesday will be the rankings until maybe mid-August. That is the end of this video. Thanks for watching.